Right now, live at 5, that afternoon storm sure made its presence known, and it sounds like Mother Nature's not done yet. Dave joins us with the latest on the next round moving through. Plus, a Duluth woman known for her athletic achievements shared a story today that few might believe, hoping to inspire you to avoid a critical mistake. But first,
one Superior teacher is Wisconsin's Teacher of the Year. Why she won the award, coming up.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Briggs Savage. A good teacher can make a huge difference and a lasting impact in their students' lives. But every once in a while, you come across an educator who exceeds everyone's expectations.
CBS 3's Quinn Gorham shows us the moment a Superior teacher was surprised with the honor of a lifetime.
Right now, I'm in a forest somewhere south of Superior, and at first glance, it might not look like much, but this particular forest is actually a classroom, and it's all part of a hands-on education that made one Superior teacher Wisconsin's Teacher of the Year. Today, Lori Dons, a biology teacher at Superior High School, was surprised by her students, family, and colleagues as the state superintendent presented her with the award. Dons also teaches 5th grade students in her outdoor classroom where they get hands-on with nature just a few miles south of their school. The state superintendent cited her unique teaching style and the impact she's left on thousands of Superior students over the years as the reason for her honor.
Let's give her another round of applause.
Dons, even after receiving a statewide honor, couldn't help but credit those around her for her success.
It's not just to be nice, to say teachers deserve this. I am who all of these wonderful people made me be, if that makes any sense. So I feel like I'm just this product of all of these people I've experienced and worked with in my life.
Dons also had a tree planted in the forest in Foxborough where she teaches to commemorate the honor. Dons is just one of 5 teachers statewide to win the award and the first Superior teacher to win Teacher of the Year since 1970.
Thanks, Quinn. This fall, one of Wisconsin's Teacher of the Year recipients will go on to represent the state for the chance to become the National Teacher of the Year. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from a student about the lasting impact Dons left on their lives.
We turn now to weather, where a brief round of storms blew in earlier.
Yeah, take a look at this video captured by a Duluth harbor camera. This is from Connors Point in Wisconsin. An impressive lightning strike caught on camera. And this was just a taste of what's to come later tonight. Impressive.
Yeah, Dave's here now to talk more about what we can expect.
You know, that just might have been the strike that knocked our machines out for a couple of seconds earlier this afternoon. Boy, what can we expect? Probably more storms here tonight. It's just beginning, and it's really beginning on a gentler note. Dew points aren't supportive of severe weather right now, but as the low works into the area, that'll pull in moister air, warmer air to boot, and that's got the energy then to drive our storms even wilder than that lightning strike that we saw. Let's take a look at the alerts we have in place right now, because we do have a few. The low pressure system is kicking up some pretty high winds for places like South Itasca County, Aiken County, and points to the west, and that's in effect until the Weather Service believes that the winds will slack off enough, so things could be blown around. Be ready in that neck of the woods. Up north, we have a flood warning going on from Voyageurs Park through the Boundary Waters and ending close by Ely, as we like to say up north there. That's rain that's coming down, and it's also in conjunction with continued snow melt. Up north near the border, there's still plenty of ice on the lakes, and there's still melting snow, even though many of us have shed both of those things by now. We get a look at the upper level system coming through our region at this moment, and there it is, coming up from South Dakota, leading with the warm front, following with the cold front. The result is 60 to 80% chance for showers and thunderstorms, maybe all the way through early Friday. So eyeing up the short-term forecast, we get the chance for storms tonight with lows in the 40s. Tomorrow here in the Twin Ports, we'll have a high of around 70 degrees with a 60% storm chance. But when I show you the temperature forecast for the entire region in a few minutes, you'll see we'll be running the range of 55 to 87. Where will your town be? I'll try to point it out to you in just a bit.
Thanks, Dave. A Duluth woman known for her athletic achievements and healthy lifestyle shared a story today that few might believe, hoping to inspire others to avoid a critical mistake. Karen Strummy spoke at today's American Heart Association Go Red for Women lunch. The Basketball Hall of Famer, Olympian, and now UMD athletic department leader suffered a heart attack just over a year ago. A major surprise for someone who considered herself extremely healthy. Today, she told her story of survival, hoping to help other women recognize the signs and symptoms of heart disease.
Lightheaded, I threw up, I was tired, I was sweaty. So some of the things that they don't present the same way as they would in a man. And I think this is why this luncheon is so important for women, because we don't have the same symptoms as oh, you've got a pain and your arm is going numb.
And I have had the pleasure of being a part of the American Heart Association emceeing today's event for the 4th year in a row, although the last few years have been virtual due to the pandemic. But it really is an amazing opportunity to learn the symptoms and the signs that a lot of us don't hear about as women.
Yeah, and I was in the audience at today's lunch. I got to tell you, I learned so much from those speakers. Karen, Dr. Boylan with St. Luke's, and so many just sharing really important information. And it's great to see people come together and to learn how to fight that disease together.
And it's so important to continue the conversation for sure. And if you want to learn more about heart disease, including advice for recognizing symptoms and prevention tips, there's a free online talk happening next week. Local doctors and survivors will be taking part. That's happening Thursday, May 19th over the lunch hour, and we'll have more details on our website.
Minnesota nurses say they are severely short-staffed, and it's having a negative impact on patient care. They say it's nothing new. Today, the Minnesota Nurses Association 7,800 concern for safe staffing forms from Minnesota nurses. Speaking at the Minnesota State Capitol today, Association President Mary Turner says each form represents multiple incidents of nurses being short-staffed. She says the incidents have increased dramatically over the last few years. This week marks National Nurses Week, and they're calling on hospital leaders and CEOs to improve the situation.
The St. Louis County Board is poised to make a temporary ban on new deer farms permanent. During Tuesday's meeting, commissioners signaled support for a permanent ban on new commercial cervid farms and the expansion of any current ones. The county has had a temporary one-year ban in place since September. Commissioners are worried about the role deer farms play in spreading chronic wasting disease, a deadly disease. And while that disease hasn't been detected in St. Louis County yet, cases have been linked to a deer farm in Beltrami County. A wild deer tested positive in Grand Rapids. The board also heard results from a month-long study looking at the economic impact of deer farms. Now the board will draw up a proposal for a permanent ban and what that could look like. They're also planning a public hearing sometime this summer. The county's temporary ban, which was approved unanimously, goes through September.
Duluth's growing goose population is making it hard to regrow wild rice near the St. Louis River. That's a big reason the city is setting up a goose management plan. Several groups have been trying to reestablish those wild rice beds in the river's estuary for several years now. But Canadian geese are eating it. Since those geese are a federally protected species, the Minnesota DNR requires a management plan before it can issue any permits to manage the population. So the city's proposed plan lays out several ideas, including fencing, predator decoys, hunting, and some different methods of euthanizing the animals. The public information meeting on that proposal is set for May 23rd. You can also comment on the plan online. We have the full report on our website.
Still to come on Live at 5, running for a cause this weekend in Ashland. Details on the Catch the Baby 5K coming up in City by City.
Get your news on the go, the CBS 3 mobile app.
During the Memorial Day sale at Home Sleep Express, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get a free $300 home shopping cart with free delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. The Tempur-Pedic Memorial Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
Dream it. Build it. Style it. Accessorize it and create your custom order for a Ford vehicle today. Plus, get an additional $500 bonus cash on top of all public offers and incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. For a limited time, get up to $1,500 retail order bonus cash on select vehicles. And thank you for making Ford the best-selling brand in the Twin Cities region.
When building, you hire a team of specialists to ensure your house turns out exactly as you imagined. Major financial transitions like retirement deserve the same level of care and craftsmanship. At MPPL Financial, we assemble a diverse team of experts to develop a plan to ensure you only have to retire once. Call today for your free second opinion consultation so your retirement turns out exactly as you imagined. MPPL Financial. Answers to the most important questions of your life.
Interstate Battery has the battery for your RV, ATV, and so much more. Power up your summer with a battery you can depend on. Visit us today at 426 John Avenue in Superior or at your nearest Interstate Batteries dealer. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable.
Mining. It's a part of Minnesota's history that affects everyone in the Northland still to this day. Join me, Kristen Bakke, every Tuesday for Eye on Mining.
Brought to you by Range Regional Airport. Watch Eye on Mining with Kristen Bakke every Tuesday at 10. Only on Live Local CBS 3.
Shop for a cause at Home Seasonal Concepts. Home will give you 10% off sale prices on porch and patio when you donate $10 to help ovarian cancer research. Give $10 and get 10% off sale prices now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News, live at 5. Here's a live look from two harbors tonight. A break in the storms along the North Shore right now, but a second round could be on its way. And Dave will be in with more on that and more on tonight's rainfall in a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region.
Rev up those engines for a big motorcycle rally in Cable, and Music in the Park returns to Biwabik. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start off in Ashland tonight with a fundraiser for a local business. We told you about the Ashland Birth Center just a few weeks ago, and while they've secured the funding needed to stay in their current home, they already have a fun-filled Saturday planned. Hosted by the Pinocchio Mountain Cooperative School, the day will feature a 5K and 1K kids run. After the runs, everyone is invited to a spring carnival at the Bay Area Civic Center. That'll feature food, games, face painting, and a photo op with kittens. What could be better? Next, we head to Cable, where early registration is almost over for an annual event. Rumble on the Lake is back for its 10th year this June. The annual motorcycle rally invites hundreds of riders to enjoy 125 miles of the beautiful Northwoods while raising money for several programs in local communities. Early registration is only $20 and ends on May 15th. Ride weekend is June 3rd and 4th. The ride starts in Cable and then heads to Hayward and Barnes before returning back to Cable. And we wrap up in Biwabik, Minnesota tonight with another sign that summer is on its way. Music in the Park returns for its 9th season this June. Every other Thursday, music lovers can head to Biwabik City Park for a variety of tunes. First up will be rock group Iron Range Funk Machine on June 9th. The shows are free, and you can buy some food while you're there, too. Bring your own lawn chair, and the music gets going at 6:30. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city.
Still to come on Live at 5, an aging population and the pandemic put a strain on construction workforces inside the career fair, hoping to get Northland youth interested in the trades.
Well, I saw a shot of Tom Storm in the crowd of that last little clip there. What a perfect name to have tonight because we are facing storms. Tom used to run Chester Bowl manage that park. Well, we're managing to get by from some winds here right now. High wind warning now stretches from Aiken County towards the Twin Ports. Winds are kicking up. Will thunder and lightning follow? We'll give you the latest on that coming up in just a couple of minutes.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
How do you become an expert? There's no easy answer. It happens by doing. It happens over time. It happens when you're constantly improving yourself and the projects you're part of. It's an obsession. It's sweating the small stuff. It's creating something new, something better, something that stands the test of time. How do we know? We make it happen. ServPro.
Hey neighbor, you switched to T-Mobile home internet yet? Trim your hedge. It's $50 a month with no price hikes. Bam! It runs on T-Mobile's wireless 5G network. So all you gotta do is plug in one cord.
T-Mobile 5G home internet. Just $50 a month. No price hikes, no hidden fees.
I did it. Oh! I switched to T-Mobile home internet and I am loving it.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Why didn't you tell me to switch earlier?
As the helpful hardware folks in your neighborhood, Ace Hardware has everything you need to prepare for the changing seasons. Grilling season never ends here at Ace. We have a variety of high-quality grills and smokers, like Traeger and the Big Green Egg. For household projects, you'll always find a wide selection of paint, tools, and everything else you need to get the job done. Locally owned Miners Ace Hardware, located in Superior, off the Bong Bridge, next to Super One Foods.
The surprise of a lifetime for one Superior teacher. We tell you the award she was presented with coming up.
Our rain chance has already begun. I'll talk about how long it's going to stick around.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie Grant. I am so excited to be waking up with you every weekday from 5 to 7 right here on CBS 3.
Wake up with Natalie and Peter on CBS 3. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
All right, the storm is threatening here. I'm just getting the maps ready for where I need to be here. And this is where I need to be, taking a look at the severe storm outlook for tonight. Northern parts of Minnesota may be off the hook. A few scattered non-severe thunderstorms possible there from Duluth up north in Minnesota and through the South Shore of Wisconsin and parts of the UP. A marginal chance, so it could pay off with a severe storm there as our night goes on. Then it becomes slight just south of Duluth, but the best chance for severe weather tonight likely will be in Pine County, Burnett County, and then slices of Sawyer and Washburn counties. So things could get pretty rumbly there as we go overnight. And then through tomorrow as well, the storm system may finally exit our region come Friday morning. We'll talk about how much rain could come down in just a bit. Frankly, it looks like it could be a lot. Right now, we are getting lighter rains at the airport in Duluth. Current temp is 56 degrees with an easterly southeasterly wind running 15 miles per hour. Relative humidity up there at 72%. It was awfully low yesterday, leading towards fire threats. This should take care of that for a little while. Air pressure at the surface is a bit high at 30.19 inches of mercury, but the low is working up and over it. And that, for the first half, could enhance the threat for severe weather, as that provides a little bit of extra lift. But as the storm system goes on, having cooler, denser air at the surface will shut off convection that feeds the storm, and we could cut it off early. So we'll track this there and see how she rolls as we go through the next couple of days. Current temperatures, well, just like they've been and will be for another day or so all across the board. We're at 70 International Falls, but only 59 in Hibbing, only 45 on Park Point. Where the clouds are the thickest, it is the coolest, 52 for Moose Lake, 54 for Solon Springs. But getting towards the edges of the area where the warm front is coming up with this low pressure system, it's getting fairly toasty. 79 Watersmeet, 68 for Hayward's on the warmer side as well, 72 towards Bemidji. So again, the clash of cool versus warm helps provide that initial lift, and that could crank up the storms as the night goes on. At this moment, it isn't so bad because the dew points are low, but that low pressure system will be bringing up the dew points as it pulls in moisture to feed the beast, so to speak. All right, so the beast kicked out a little bit of a burp earlier this afternoon as it drove a line of showers and storms through the Twin Ports region, but nothing qualified to be severe yet. Keep in mind that possibility is there as time goes on, and this low will take its sweet time in getting through the area. That's why we have the 60 to 80% thunderstorm chance from tonight all the way through early Friday morning before this thing's replaced by higher pressure that makes for some sunshine. And talking about the rain, could be pretty rainy, all right, an inch or two spread over the 2 days for Minnesota, and maybe about a half inch to an inch for a lot of Wisconsin. Though right now towards the UP, it doesn't look like folks there are going to get much at all. Tonight in Minnesota, temperature-wise, about 45 to 54, 80% chance for the storms. Wisconsin, Michigan, 80% chance for the storms with lows from 45 in Superior to as warm as 62 in Ironwood. So that wide range continues. And then it'll continue tomorrow. Look at 65 in Superior to 87 in Hayward, everybody else in between. Minnesota runs about 68 to 82. And again, the clash of temperatures will help drive the storms all the way through Thursday into early Friday morning, and then respite on Friday afternoon. Mostly sunny sky and 74. Minnesota fishing opener Saturday, just a slight shower chance. UP opener on Sunday, sunny and 65.
Nice. Thanks, Dave. Constructing tomorrow, today.
Yeah, over the next 2 days, about 1,000 students will get hands-on career experience in fields that need more workers. Held at the deck, students from Duluth, Carleton County, and the Iron Range will learn about apprenticeships and in-demand trade careers in our region. They specifically got hands-on experience in building and construction jobs. Duluth's workforce development leaders say between the pandemic and a retiring workforce, events like this are more important than ever.
For every 2 skilled construction workers that are getting ready to retire, only 1 is entering the trades to fill in.
For Denfeld student Brooklyn Halder gave her a glimpse at what she hopes will be her future career.
I think it was a really fun experience, and for people to try new things and what they want to see or what they wanted to do.
There will also be a community open house tonight until 6:30 at the deck. People of all ages can come and learn about possible trade careers. It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Animal Allies in Duluth.
Yeah, very cute pet indeed. This is Evie. She is a 2-year-old pup looking for a special place to call home. She has epilepsy and will need a home willing to keep up with her lifelong medication. Our friends at the shelter say she is the best. She does well with her vet visits and just loves to snuggle and play. She has tons of energy, too, and is always looking for something to do. So she might want a couple of toys to chew on, or maybe a couple of kids to hang out with or something.
She looks like she would love a good toy.
A little snooze there by the window doesn't hurt either. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Evie, you can call the number on your screen.
Still to come this week is National Police Week, and today officers and handlers from across the country remembered their fallen four-legged partners. Their stories next.
Save big with Menards and get 11% off everything for your project. Spend less time maintaining your deck and more time relaxing. With UltraDeck low-maintenance composite decking, we carry everything you'll need to complete your new deck project. It gives you the look of real wood without the upkeep and features a hidden fastening system for a clean, professional look. Get 11% off UltraDeck and everything in the store now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, it's me again. Listen to this. Medicare Part C plans with extra benefits like getting money added back to your Social Security check every month may now be available to you in your zip code. Make sure you're not missing out. It's simple. 1, call the number on your screen. 2, they'll look up your zip code and see if you're eligible. 3, they'll check for plans with extra benefits like prescriptions, dental coverage, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every single month. Call now.
I called to get everything I deserve.
I called to check my zip code for a plan with the benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I called to check my zip code.
Check your zip code. It could be dynamite. Call now.
Call 1-800-919-1340. That's 1-800-919-1340 now.
Guess what? UCare Medicare Advantage plans are now 5-star rated. The highest possible score for member experience and satisfaction. A big thank you to all our members for the kind words and positive experiences that made this happen. And if you have any questions about your plan or benefits, our helpful decomplicators and 5-star planners are always ready to steer you straight. Even through this stuff. UCare, people-powered health plans.
Dear veteran, coming home from combat isn't a walk in the park, nor just a patch on your arm or a medal on your chest. It is a lifelong struggle to transition back to civilian life. You've been strong for others, now let us be strong for you. If you or someone you know struggles with PTSD, family relationships, financial or other hardships, let us help get you back on track. Here at Project New Hope, we offer a no-cost weekend wilderness retreat with only one mission: you. Providing education, training, and skills necessary to manage your life after wartime service. Licensed counselors are available around the clock, meals are provided, and there is no obligation to you. For more information, please visit projectnewhope.net and let us help bring you home.
Police officers from across the country gathered in Washington, D.C. today to remember fallen police canines who gave their lives in the line of duty.
CBS's Deborah Alfarone hears from officers still grieving their partners.
Officers from across the nation came to honor 75 fallen police canines in Washington, D.C. Wednesday.
End of watch Sunday, January 13, 2019.
They gathered at the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial to remember canines who paid the ultimate price while protecting their communities. Massachusetts police officer Bill Cushing lost canine Kit after 11 years together.
He was my canine partner. Did everything together.
It was 2021 when Cushing, another officer, and veteran canine Kit were ambushed and shot at the scene of a domestic dispute. The officers survived. Kit did not.
Without Kit that day, for sure you'd have a couple dead cops that day. Without him, it would have been, the outcome would have been a lot different, I'll tell you that.
Officers here tell me that the special bond between handler and canine runs deep.
My partner's name was Haas. It meant the world to me.
Savannah police officer John Lindsay lost canine Haas when their vehicle rolled while responding to a call.
I was able to actually get into the rear of my car and embrace him one last time before he let go. And I like to think he did that for a slight amount of closure.
Officer Lindsay and the other canine handlers at the ceremony have different stories to tell, but they all have the same message. Canines play an invaluable role in keeping people safe. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Washington.
The National Police Dog Foundation established the Canine Memorial Fund back in 2018. Money collected helps replace fallen or aging canines and train new ones.
Coming up on this busy news day, red-hot inflation continues to hit Americans hard, with consumers paying record-high costs in rent, grocery bills, and airline tickets, where prices are rising the fastest. That's all tonight, right here on the CBS Evening News.
CBS 3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health. Don't fall behind in your child's routine care. Schedule a well child check today. Same-day appointments are available. Visit EssentiaHealth.org.
With over 30 years of providing the best service in the Northland, Ogston's Body and Paint has built their reputation through honesty and respect. So when bad things happen to your vehicle, trust Ogston's to make them right again.
Love that Chevy Blazer. That's our next SUV. Love that Equinox. That's our next SUV.
Nice Trailblazer.
It was love at first sight. What?
The Chevy family of SUVs. Find new options. Find new roads.
It's Chevy Sport Utility Spring. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing or get a $1,000 cash allowance on all 2022 Equinox models. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
What's better than having fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi? How about having internet that's even faster than you pay for? According to the FCC, Mediacom download speeds are an average of 122% faster than advertised. 122%. So you get all the speed you need and then some. Plus 99.99% network reliability and Wi-Fi that connects and protects your whole home. Not all internet is created equal. Media Mediacom gives you more.
At Super One Foods, you'll find more than just low prices and better choices. You'll find friendly faces like ours, working hard to save you money. Super One has a tireless commitment to be grand opening ready every day, with fully stocked shelves and a wide selection for you and your family. Check out these specials available at all Super One locations going on now. So stop into the Super One Foods right in your neighborhood. Super One Foods, serving you low prices and better choices.
Get your news on the go, the CBS 3 mobile app.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie Grant. I am so excited to be waking up with you every weekday from 5 to 7 right here on CBS 3.
Wake up with Natalie and Peter on CBS 3.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from our Canal Park studio on this Wednesday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6.
Tonight at 5, we introduced you to Lori Dons, a biology teacher at Superior High School who was totally surprised today as one of 5 Wisconsin Teachers of the Year. Very cool. Dons helped found the Superior School Forest, a place to get students outside and learn about nature as it grows right in their backyard.
And tonight at 6, in the wake of one of the deadliest years on Minnesota roads, law enforcement officers, health officials, and other advocacy groups gathered today to push for safer driving. Their mission towards 0 deaths tonight.
That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next.
We'll see you back here at 6.